Ciao everybody. So here we got another 3D wheel project here of a 2017 Lamborghini Urus, or Urus. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, sorry. Here's a picture of the real thing, and I gotta say, looking through the blister, this thing looks pretty realistic. I haven't bothered to buy the Mini GT one because I don't like the colors they've put out so far. I don't think the blue one is metallic from them. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe you guys know better because you might have it. But I don't know. I guess there's many other diecast to get, but basically I'm wondering if this is to scale. If this is actually 1/64 scale, I might even pass over the Mini GT and just keep this thing. So I did find some stats here. Well, you guys can look at that. This thing came out in 2018 and is still sold today as a 4-liter V8 engine that's twin turbocharged, getting it to 650 horsepower, and it can go up to 190 miles per hour, which is disturbingly fast for such a large SUV. It shares the same platform as the other Volkswagen SUVs, like the Bentley, the Audi Q7, the Cayenne, the Touareg, and it's supposed to be a little lighter because there's a lot of carbon fiber in it versus the other ones, or more carbon fiber. An interesting statistic, it supposedly has the world's largest front brakes, largest set of carbon front brakes. There are 17 inches or around 440 millimeters, and then it has 10 piston calipers, which is pretty nuts again. 10 pistons in one caliper. It's quite a successful model for Lambo. They've sold over 10,000 of them, so it's quite interesting. I don't know if I'm really sold on it myself. It's just weird. It's kind of, the front end is so tall because it's an SUV, but you're just not used to seeing Lambos like that. Well, I guess with the LM002. But anyways, what do I know? I can't never buy a real one, and 10,000 other people think it is awesome, so I know nothing. Okay, well anyway, so let's look up the dimensions here. It's 5113 millimeters, and so let's take a measurement here. So 5113 divided by 73.13. Yeah, it's small. It's like 1/70th scale. So I guess I might have to buy the Mini GT or something when a nice colorway comes out for that. But I gotta say, this casting looks pretty good. Let's get a better light view here, and we shall take a closer look here. So yeah, we got the door handles that stick out like the real car. The wheels, they're kind of, well, I don't know. They're standard Hot Wheels, I think. But maybe they're not because they're giant size. They're really big diameter. Anyways, we have the molded in little fender flares, although they're not painted black, but that's understandable here. The side windows, they do have a little molding for the little brakes, but again, those aren't painted black. Going to the front though, we do have the nice headlights, the nice printing where it looks like it's got a bunch of LEDs in there. Although I gotta say, this headlight is much better than that one. For some reason, this graphic rolled down too much, whereas this one's pretty much spot on. The Lambo crest is alright. I don't know if we can read that. Let's see how good their printing is. No, so Hot Wheels printing is not very good at all. I don't even know if that's a digital print. That could just be like a tampo or something. It's because it's so smeared. Okay, well, what is nice though is the color breakup here of the whole front end. They managed to get a little blue here in this little thin stripe. So, although they didn't bother to get it on those or those, which is kind of interesting. I guess they couldn't pull it off. So, a little black in there, so it's close, I guess. There are some little fog lights here, and they have a little indication of that. Okay, so paint contaminant. Now this is a nice color paint. I like this one. It's nice and metallic. So yeah, if any of you guys have the Mini GT in blue, please let me know if it's metallic or not. Interesting. There's a little, I don't know if there's a spoiler back here or what. And then we have really dark windows. There's molded detail, but it's hard to tell. And there's molded wiper blades in there too. Okay, so this side, there seems to be a little chunk in the casting. Nope, never mind. That's just some random stuff. My bad. I didn't notice this. Some sort of accent on the side of the car. I think it's like silver and black. I think it might be a vent. Okay, so now the back end. Well, this is better. You know, you can read Lamborghini, you can read the license plate, and then you got the Y taillights. Maybe I'll try to make spokes like that and do that with my wheels like that. And then we got molded details here. I just think I need to add a little silver paint on those exhaust tips. So when did this thing first come out? 2017, but when's the, alright, so the mold is 2019. 2 rivets there. Plastic base being a mainline. Okay, so yeah, I gotta say, I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like the Lambo, at least when I look at the picture back there. It's just, obviously it's a bit out of scale. It's more like 1/70th scale. So anyhow, let me come back and let's see what happens. Okay, and so I'm here with some new wheels here. They're not particular wheels that exist in the real world. I just made up my own based on the Y-shaped design language within Lamborghini nowadays. Like you'll see this Y shape in a lot of the taillights of Lamborghinis. So I just did that, and I swept them as well, meaning it's sweeping down at an angle. So like you'll see this angle here, but on the back side it's actually undercut. So again, this is another case where you couldn't really cast these wheels. You might possibly be able to CNC them, but you couldn't pull them out of a mold. Anyways, the brakes do move because they're stuck with the wheels themselves. Right, so I also took some markers, some black Sharpie here, because that seems to be black on the real car. And unfortunately, I put some silver marker on these, but it comes off so easily. Watch, I'll even demonstrate. Right, is gone. So this plastic that Hot Wheels is using, nothing really wants to stick to it. So, in fact, I'm not even sure if the Sharpie is going to stick to that paint very long either. But I guess as long as I don't handle it so much, it will be okay. So let me put it up on the spin thing, and I did find a car with some really cool wheels. It's just that I'm only here to copy original wheels, not aftermarket wheels. I gotta say, whoever made road cars, I guess, is a license plate on this yellow thing. Those are some pretty cool looking wheels, but those are wheels that you can cast. I want to do wheels that you can only 3D print. But if you look at the taillights here in this yellow Lambo, you can see that Y image, you know, in the taillights, and that's what I was going for on these 3D wheels of my own. So I think it's interesting. I think it fits obviously the styling of the Urus or Urus. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I guess that's it for now. And until maybe I guess one day I'll get a mini GT, so I'll actually have a 1/64 scale one. I'm just waiting for them to release a nice metallic one, as I mentioned earlier. Okay guys, well, until the next time, ciao.